Feels different. Well, it's warm and Jordan again for the JMR. Do I put your ears out? There you go.
Yeah, so I can sink in.
So, we just decided we'll do this car share thing again.
Considering it was well liked.
Yeah, didn't do bad. Right, look at the time. We have 54 minutes to get 6 miles, mate. It's not smoking a bandit.
I wanted to go.
No. Anyway, we're back. We're trying it again. I know we have asked you guys to ask us some questions, which we're going to touch on in another video, but not today.
That'll be the one after this, because this will go up after that finish. So
yeah, there is that. So today, what we got planned? Yeah, that's all I want to do at all.
Should we get all the words we can't say out of the way, like they're out of the way.
Right, there we go. Does that cover? That covers everything, does it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What about don't be a they can put it on street signs? I think we could get away with that.
Are you spelling that with a 5 or an S?
2 5s to be different. So, weather-wise, it's a bit damp, and that means the roads are going to be a bit slidey, which is always great fun in a rear-wheel drive bus. Talking of buses, I'm going to go and make sure I get something decent.
That was very random.
Yeah, well, if I'm going to be spending the next 12 hours with a bus, yeah, I want it to be a decent one. It's wet, you cock end, it will understay, as you just found out. Oh, get it out. Get it out. I'm back, guys.
Yeah, the road was a little bit slippery.
I just said that before you attempted to block it round the roundabout.
I thought you wanted some excitement on the way to work.
Yeah. I thought I'd get to work without being killed, to be fair. That would be a start. Broke outside on, he died. Imagine it all good. How long is he going to be dead for? It depends whether I can get round with this med kit and revive him or not.
There's MCT.
I'm pretty sure you can't say that, but I agree.
The ones that do what they want in bus stations.
Yeah.
I was undertaken in a bus station by an MCT, as he well knows.
Yeah. You weren't very happy about that, was you?
No. He knew about it, I wasn't very happy about it either.
Well,
it's one place I didn't expect to get undertaken by a bus. Yes, we're off to do Ed Sheeran, aren't we? The amount of carnage that caused last night.
Pardon? We are covering the concert buses to the Empty-Ad, where Mr. Ed Sheeran is performing live this evening.
But really, it's not a private hire service, is it? Because they have to pay to get on it.
Yeah.
Parklife's private hire because you don't have to pay to get on it.
Parklife, that's coming up. That'll be another interesting video with both of us on it.
Yeah.
If you can keep up with me this year, we'll do well.
I kept up with you last year.
I know you did. Well,
we just got separated.
Just picture this, right, guys?
But I know where I'm going this year.
I come off the motorway onto Rochdale Road, and came off the M60. And out of all the buses, not being able to particularly see the fleet number of it because it was dark, he could identify me straight away. Because I was the only bus in the right hand lane going past everything, like just flying past all the buses. All I wanted to do was get to town, drop off. And I'll be honest with you, them 2 nights were very, very easy.
That was after I got over the getting lost bit.
Yeah, well,
I weren't lost. It was just that they sent me away. They're
unsure, isn't it? That's all it is for you.
They give you a pack with like the maps and everything, with all the different routes that you possibly can take. The problem is you can't read them when you're doing 60 down a motorway.
No, you can't.
Because the police have forced you onto the motorway.
Yeah. That pack that we got given was no, I give it to Tony Caruana with all them defect cards and stuff. Remember?
Yes.
Because he had his little brown bag there with his lunch in that they were so generously given to us by the company. And because he was wandering in and out and he was doing one thing and another, I was trying my best to get as much in that bag as I could. What gave it away was the fire extinguisher sticking out the top. I'm sorry, but that red was a bit mucky, and I've just like cleaned it for you.
Yeah, last year was my first time doing it, so
yeah, it was my first time, but I've done other things in the past.
you know that area a bit more than I do, because Bury isn't, it's not Bury, but it's that sort
I only
of way.
knew it because I run up there to get onto the 60 with Megabus.
Yeah.
You know, where I'd use Victoria, I'd use Oldham Road, I'd use Rochdale Road, I'd even use Cheat Mill at times.
I've said this though in some of the videos, I've driven around there in my car, but driving a car and roughly knowing when you are, and driving a double-deck bus and roughly knowing you are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Because you go wrong, there's no 3-point turning it in a narrow street. You've got to find somewhere suitable to turn around.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah, I know you can do it in Disneyland.
No, not just that. When I was coming back down from Middlesbrough to Leeds one night, they shut the junction 45. So, because I was unsure, gets on the phone to control. So, yeah, come off at junction, whatever it was. So, yeah, comes off. They said, you follow that road, and you'll pick up the 64, follow that all the way into Leeds. Thought, right, no worries. I'm going down this road, I looked and I went, bridge? Not just any bridge, yeah, it was about that big. I thought, okay. So, I had no choice but to reverse it into somebody's garden.
I bet they was amused.
50-footer coach at 11 o'clock at night. Beep, beep, beep outside the house. I'm making sure there's no straying homes anywhere, you know. I nearly took a Costa Cup out one day, trying to turn round.
But yeah, turning round, it's not easy for us.
Oh, it's fun. I do like it. I do like it.
That was one thing I was going to say that we could have a little conversation about. Have you noticed that different age of people tend to put their passes on in different manners onto the machine, and all of them fail in?
Yeah.
No, up to driver.
Or the old pensioner put it on and then move it to the other side of the screen. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Or the people that put it on.
I'd hate to see their front doors, you know, when they're trying to get a key in. It must be full of little holes.
Or you got the people that think it matters which way the card's up, so they put it on upside and then flip it round.
Yeah, they look at the card first to make sure it says smart card facing up, and they put it on like that.
Yes.
Yeah, we thought you was actually turning left, but because you're in an Audi and decide to turn right as you pulled out the junction.
No, he was actually indicating right at the time.
Don't defend him. Thought we were sticking together, us two. I love this area of Manchester. It's really nice. Yeah, well, they're just like you say. I think they should have a one on each side, let you scan it.
Mate, they're loading up a lot, especially now with the uni riders.
It would, because but you know, that me off. That it really does. When you've got someone that's scanning the pass, you get two that step on together. The guy on the right, or what's on your left, leans across it, put the card. Yeah. It's like, form a orderly queue.
It's worse when you're trying to serve someone as well, and you've got a fare up on the machine. So if someone gets on, I've done it on the traffic centre. They've gone like 4 day riders. So you've summed it all up. You've got your 4. You're waiting for your payment, and then someone puts it on, which cancels it. It's like,
hold on, I've missed a bit. Oh, it's loads better now. It was like water stained. I fixed it.
It will have been.
Yesterday, had a guy gets on the bus, shows me his pass, right? So I said, you need to scan it, pal. And as he stepped back and turned and went to scan it, he noticed the open bottle of beer in his hand.
Yeah.
I went, you can't bring it home. I'm not drinking it. Explain to me why you're carrying an open bottle of beer around with you and you're not drinking it. I'm not. What are you doing, letting the fizz out? It's a bottle of Peroni. You're not going to ruin it, are you, by letting all the... I'm not drinking it, so it's not coming with you. I said, just wait for the next bus and finish it. Outside, puts it down on the curb like that, looking at the bottle of Peroni. There was only about that much out on top of the bottle. I could see all bubbles rising to the top. I'm thinking, I've not had a day off for 10 days, and the first thing I want to do when I've got my day off is have a bottle of Peroni. And I just thought, I watched him walk past her for.
Yeah.
It's a full bottle of Peroni. Anyway, it's helped my system now, I'm alright.
I pulled up a student because she got on with another uni smart cards that we've just started doing.
Oh yeah.
She gets on, and in the evening you know the inspectors are out, so you might as well ask them for the uni ID to show the uni ID. saves them having to get off the bus when the inspectors get on. So I asked her and she went, it's the first time I've heard of that. I went, if you read in your terms and conditions, it would have told you that you need a valid student ID to use it. But it's the first time I've heard that and you're just being okay. So I let her travel and I was just waiting for the inspectors to get on and...
Guys, if you're watching now, right, I just want to run something all by you. If a bus has shut its doors and it's moved away from the curb, even by that much, with the indicator on, waiting to enter the flow of traffic, that means we have left the stop. So you can come up to the door and knock on it until your knuckles bleed, right? I'm not going to reopen the door.
The worst thing since sliced bread.
Why, what's wrong with sliced bread?
Right.
Do you prefer a cube? Are you one of them that buys it that's unsliced and then chop it in half? It's sandwich!
No, I buy bread and then don't fuck it.
Yeah, we press the button, the radio. There's an abusive passenger at such a place waiting to board on whatever service. Don't pick him up, just give me a load of grief.
Then 2 minutes later we get group call, such a person at such a stop, do not pick him up.
Do not allow travel, do not allow travel. So, that person's then going to have a hard time. Now, let's turn camera around and have a nose. It would appear that he's rear-ended him, officer. I think he might have been travelling a little bit close.
He's still not out of his car.
67 plate BMW has just been impregnated by what looks like a Peugeot or a Corsa. It's a Peugeot, it's buggered. No wonder he won't get out of the car, it's 6 to 1 there. Look at what they've done, man.
With the Etihad as well, this is going to be carnage. But anyway,
that's what that was back there, carnage. Right, I'm going to re-establish the...
And the TFGM can fine us for picking up after we've
reopening the doors, I know.
It's like, what people don't understand is, if you get on and you're honest with us, there's not
right, I'll give many people the benefit of the doubt,
but
right?
You can travel. We can, if an inspector then gets on doing revenue, we can back you up and say such a person is on let them off. But if you get on with a dodgy patch and we don't know it, we get in the and you get a fine, and then we struggle maybe getting a fine as well.
No. Sorry, I was really tasty that bit.
The people and then the people at Fair Dodge also push the fares up for everyone else.
You see, I'd like to know, right, how many people they actually take to a small claims court.
It was on the wall the other day.
So go on then, tell me more.
I can't remember, but I think the
that advert's down here. We couldn't see it the other day.
It's on the other side of the dog though.
Yeah, but there's another one I think, or is it further back?
Further back.
I don't know, I can't. It's a long road this, and I've been up it like once or twice in my life, so.
But yeah, I think it was something like they'd fined 10,000 and odd people with 50 quid fine. Because 50 quid's the standard fare, but if you fail to pay that, you can end up paying £200, which is expensive for a £2 bus fare, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then again, 50 quid's expensive for a £2 or £3.50.
I know a story about 50 quid.
Go on.
Right, there was this old couple, right, and they used to go to this summer fair every year, yeah? And this one year, they goes, and Bert sees it, and he says, hey Ethel, look at that helicopter ride, 50 quid. I said, yeah, but hard times and all that, like 50 quid. Anyway, the next year they go back to the same summer fair. Bert sees it again. Look, Ethel, said the helicopter ride, it's still only 50 quid. She said, yeah, but still hard times. It's 50 quid, 50 quid. Pilot overheard him and said, I tell you what, I said, I'll make you a deal. I said, I'll take you up in this helicopter. I said, but if you speak one word, make one sound or anything, then you've got to pay the 50 quid when we land. He says, they both agree. It's like, yeah, it seems like this seems fair to us. So off they goes, he gets in the helicopter, up they go. Now the pilot's trying his best, he's doing all sorts, he's doing pulled type G turns and everything, nothing. Tries absolutely everything in his power to make these two people say something in the back of the helicopter. In the end he gives up and lands it, and he turns around and he says, do you know what, I said, I tried absolutely everything to say something, to make you say something then while I was doing that.
He's got a pissed head off.
And Ethel turns around and says, you f***ing idiot, you've ruined it.
What?
was getting to the punchline.
Go on.
Anyway, the pilot turns around and he says, I tried absolutely everything then to make you say something. The bird turns around and says, yes, I nearly said something when Ethel fell out, but 50 quid's 50 quid. It's not said you've got to worry about. Hold it straight, man. Don't hit Sam. That's not. Whoa! Are you awake enough to do this job today or what? Ben's revving his engine up.
It's Leslie.
Is it Leslie's right? It's not Leslie.
Not Leslie.
Cousin Bird.
What up, is?
No. Shove out your nose.
That's what they all say. Some of our lovely adoring colleagues, should we say. Should we get them to say hello? Say hello! Hiya!
Hi.
He's driving tomorrow. We are going to be doing the questions and answer, which is why he's driving, because I wrote them out so I can read my own writing.
Yeah.
We'll both answer the questions, so you'll get a good fair share of what we actually both think, and yeah, it'll be good. Well, I'll say tomorrow, you know, it'll be about 2 days after this is posted for you.
Yeah, but don't get your hopes up too high, guys, because the two of us, like, together might know less than all. So
I think some of the questions we might know less than all
I
on.
don't know, I'll have the answer for it. Do you know why? Because I'll ring Claire. Hey, Google!
Anyway, yeah.
That's enough for us tonight.
So like, subscribe, all that.
Johnny's there.
Yeah,
Remember
Johnny's
that.
there somewhere and Macbushes is over there somewhere. There's going to be an email address also, so if you want a private question or something, or query, you can put that in
And
the
I just
email.
remembered, there's something else, my bed's up there going.
See you later.
guys.
Oh, it's a great life on the buses. No matter what the time of day, you see the world on omnibuses. We're on our way. There's so much feeling on the buses.
It's made my day, that is. Oh, God.